Lucy, now a young woman with the wisdom gained from her adventures, felt a mixture of joy and responsibility. She accepted the role with gratitude, knowing that the library had become a place of solace, inspiration, and endless possibilities. With Miss Eleanor's guidance, Lucy continued to nurture the enchantment of the library. She welcomed new visitors, shared the tales that had unfolded within its walls, and guided others to discover the magic hidden in the pages of the books. The enchanted library, with its creaking wooden door and shelves filled with shimmering books, remained a timeless haven for generations. It continued to call to those in need of magic, courage, and the joy of discovering the extraordinary within the ordinary. And so, in the charming town surrounded by rolling hills and quaint cottages, the enchanted library stood as a beacon of enchantment, a place where dreams were woven into the tapestry of reality, and where the love for stories transformed ordinary lives into extraordinary adventures. Title: The Wandering Musician. In a lively village nestled between emerald fields and blooming orchards, there lived a young musician named Oliver. With his worn guitar slung across his back and a heart full of melodies, Oliver was known for bringing joy to the hearts of the villagers with his soulful tunes. However, Oliver harbored a secret longing for something more, an adventure that would take him beyond the familiar hills and into the unknown. One sunny morning, as the village bustled with activity, Oliver felt an irresistible urge to wander. The wind whispered tales of distant lands, and the open road called out to him. With a determined gleam in his eyes, he bid farewell to the village that had nurtured his music and set out on a journey to discover the melodies of the world. As Oliver walked along the winding road, his guitar strumming a cheerful tune, he encountered a quaint market town. The lively chatter of the townsfolk and the aroma of exotic spices filled the air. Intrigued, Oliver decided to share his music with the locals, hoping to weave his melodies into the tapestry of their lives. Setting up beneath a towering oak tree in the town square, Oliver played tunes that resonated with the rhythm of the market. The villagers gathered around, their faces lit with smiles and their bodies swaying to the music. Oliver's guitar became a storyteller, and his melodies spoke a universal language that transcended words. Among the audience was a young woman named Elena, with eyes that sparkled like stars. Entranced by Oliver's music, she approached him and expressed her admiration for the enchanting tunes that seemed to echo the very essence of life. Elena, drawn by a shared love for music and a desire for adventure, proposed that they embark on a journey together. Oliver, feeling a kinship with this kindred spirit, readily agreed. They set off with their instruments, the open road stretching before them like a canvas awaiting the strokes of their melodies. Their journey led them through bustling marketplaces, serene meadows, and quaint villages. The music they played became a bridge, connecting hearts and weaving tales of joy and sorrow. Wherever they went, they left behind a trail of smiles, laughter, and the lingering notes of their shared melodies. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Oliver and Elena arrived in a coastal town where the salty breeze carried the tang of the sea. The town was preparing for a grand festival, and the air buzzed with anticipation. The duo decided to join the festivities, eager to share their music with a new audience. As they played beneath the starlit sky, the townsfolk danced with abandon, their spirits lifted by the enchanting tunes. A mysterious figure, a wise old man with a long, flowing beard, approached Oliver and Elena. He introduced himself as Master Harper, the guardian of the town's ancient musical traditions. Master Harper, recognizing the magic in Oliver and Elena's music, shared tales of a legendary melody that had been lost to time. The melody, known as the Song of the Sea, was said to have the power to calm storms and soothe troubled hearts. The townspeople believed that reviving this melody would bring prosperity and harmony to their coastal community. Intrigued by the challenge, Oliver and Elena embraced the opportunity to rediscover the Song of the Sea. They spent days immersing themselves in the town's musical heritage, learning ancient tunes and seeking inspiration from the rhythm of the waves. As they delved into the musical tapestry of the coastal town, Oliver and Elena discovered hidden melodies that resonated with the sea's ebb and flow. With each note, they felt a connection to the town's history and the stories of generations past. One stormy night, with waves crashing against the shore and thunder echoing through the air, Oliver and Elena stood on a cliff overlooking the tempestuous sea. Inspired by the raw power of nature, they began to weave the ancient tunes into a new composition, the Song of the Sea. Their music harmonized with the wind and the waves, creating a melody that echoed through the stormy night. As the last note lingered in the air, a moment of stillness descended upon the sea. The storm subsided, and a serene calmness enveloped the coastal town. The townsfolk, who had gathered on the shore, looked on in awe. They felt the ancient melody resonating within their hearts, a soothing balm that brought tranquility to the restless sea. The song of the sea had been reborn, and Oliver and Elena had become the bearers of a magical legacy. In gratitude, the townspeople celebrated Oliver and Elena as heroes who had restored harmony to their coastal home. Master Harper, with a twinkle in his wise eyes, presented them with a token of appreciation, a seashell pendant that held the essence of the sea's melody. As Oliver and Elena continued their journey, the pendant served as a reminder of the magical connection they had forged with the coastal town. The melodies they created continued to echo through the villages and towns they visited, leaving behind a trail of joy and inspiration. One day, as they wandered through a dense forest, Oliver and Elena stumbled upon a clearing where fireflies danced in the moonlight. Inspired by the enchanting scene, they began to play a melody that captured the whimsical dance of the fireflies. The forest responded with a symphony of its own, the rustle of leaves and the chirping of crickets harmonizing with their music. In that moment, surrounded by the magic of nature, Oliver and Elena realized that the world was a vast and wondrous stage, ready to respond to the melodies of those who dared to play. Their journey became a perpetual exploration of new sounds, new stories, and the infinite possibilities that music held. And so, as they wandered from village to village, town to town, and forest to meadow, Oliver and Elena continued to share their music with the world. The wandering musicians, with hearts attuned to the rhythms of life, became storytellers of the open road, leaving behind a legacy of melodies that echoed in the hearts of those who listened. In the lively village surrounded by rolling hills and blooming orchards, the memory of Oliver and Elena's journey lived on. The townsfolk, inspired by the magic of music, continued to gather beneath the ancient oak tree in the town square, passing down tales of the wandering musicians whose melodies had woven a tapestry of joy, unity, and the enduring enchantment of the open road. Title: The Secret Garden of Friendship. In a small town where the houses had colorful shutters and the streets were lined with cherry blossom trees, there lived a young girl named Lily. Lily was an imaginative soul with a heart full of dreams, and her favorite place in the world was her grandmother's garden. Lily's grandmother, affectionately known as Granny Rose, was a wise woman with silver hair and a smile that could warm even the coldest days. Granny Rose's garden was no ordinary garden, it was a magical oasis hidden behind a rusted gate at the end of a cobblestone path. The townspeople spoke of the garden in hushed whispers, and children believed it was a place where dreams came true. One day, as Lily explored the garden, she noticed a forgotten corner covered in overgrown vines. Intrigued, she began to clear away the foliage, revealing a hidden door. With a creak and a groan, the door swung open, revealing a pathway that led to a secluded part of the garden. The moment Lily stepped through the secret door, she found herself in a world of enchantment. Colorful flowers of every hue greeted her, and butterflies danced in the air like living rainbows. In the center of the garden stood an ancient cherry blossom tree, its branches adorned with lanterns that twinkled like stars. As Lily marveled at the beauty around her, a soft voice echoed through the air. "Welcome, dear child. You've discovered the secret garden of friendship," spoke the voice, which seemed to emanate from the heart of the cherry blossom tree. Lily, wide-eyed and filled with wonder, realized that the garden was alive with magic. The cherry blossom tree introduced itself as Blossom, the guardian spirit of the secret garden. Blossom explained that the garden had the power to bring people together, creating bonds that transcended time and distance. Eager to explore this newfound world, Lily wandered through the garden, discovering hidden corners and meeting magical creatures that called it home. There were talking rabbits, mischievous fairies, and even a wise old owl perched on a branch, its eyes twinkling with ancient knowledge. As Lily ventured deeper into the garden, she encountered a shimmering pool surrounded by lush greenery. The pool reflected the images of those who visited the garden, and as Lily gazed into its depths, she saw faces from the past, present, and future, a kaleidoscope of friendships waiting to be formed. Guided by Blossom, Lily discovered that the pool held the power to connect hearts. When two people touched the water simultaneously, their reflections merged, creating a bond that would last a lifetime. Lily, with a heart full of curiosity and warmth, decided to share this magical place with the people in her town. The first person Lily invited to the secret garden was her best friend, Alex. They approached the hidden door together, and as they stepped into the garden, their eyes widened with amazement. Blossom, the guardian spirit, greeted them with a gentle rustle of leaves. Lily and Alex explored the garden hand in hand, discovering its secrets and meeting its magical inhabitants. When they reached the shimmering pool, Lily explained the enchanting connection it offered. Without hesitation, Lily and Alex dipped their hands into the water, their reflections merging in a sparkling dance. From that moment, Lily and Alex felt a bond that went beyond words. They laughed, shared stories, and discovered the joy of exploring the secret garden together. Blossom, the guardian spirit, watched with satisfaction as the garden worked its magic, weaving threads of friendship between kindred souls. Word of the secret garden of friendship spread through the town like wildfire. The townspeople, initially hesitant, soon found themselves drawn to the garden's allure. Lily, with her infectious enthusiasm, became the ambassador of friendship, guiding people to the hidden door and introducing them to the wonders within. As more and more friendships blossomed in the secret garden, the town underwent a transformation. Smiles became more abundant, and the once muted colors of everyday life seemed to burst into vibrant hues. Lily's grandmother, Granny Rose, watched with pride as her granddaughter became the catalyst for a magical renaissance in their community. One day, as Lily tended to a patch of sunflowers in the garden, she heard a hesitant voice behind her. Turning around, she saw a girl named Maya, who had recently moved to the town. Maya, shy and reserved, had observed the magical happenings from a distance and felt a yearning to be part of the enchantment. Lily, recognizing the longing in Maya's eyes, extended an invitation to the secret garden. Together, they stepped through the hidden door, and as Maya marveled at the beauty around her, Lily explained the magic of the shimmering pool. Maya, with a mixture of curiosity and trepidation, touched the water's surface. In an instant, Lily and Maya's reflections merged, creating a connection that felt like the intertwining of kindred spirits. The garden, sensing Maya's yearning for friendship, embraced her with its magic. From that day forward, Lily, Alex, and Maya became an inseparable trio, exploring the secret garden and sharing its wonders with others. The garden, fueled by the purity of their intentions, expanded its reach, creating new pathways and hidden corners filled with the laughter of friends. As the seasons changed and the years passed, the secret garden of friendship became a timeless haven for the town. Lily, Alex, and Maya grew into adulthood, but their bond remained as strong as ever. The garden, with its ever-blooming flowers and ageless magic, continued to be a place where friendships were nurtured and hearts found solace. One day, as Lily sat beneath the ancient cherry blossom tree, she noticed Granny Rose standing at the entrance of the garden. Granny Rose, her silver hair now adorned with streaks of moonlight, smiled at Lily with eyes that held a lifetime of wisdom. "Lily, my dear, you have given our town a precious gift, the gift of enduring friendships. The secret garden will always be a testament to the magic that happens when hearts connect," Granny Rose said, her voice carrying the echoes of generations. With a contented sigh, Granny Rose touched the petals of the cherry blossom tree, and a gentle breeze carried the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers. Lily, Alex, and Maya approached Granny Rose, their hands intertwined, the magic of the secret garden alive within their hearts. As they stood together, the hidden door shimmered with a soft glow, revealing the reflections of new faces waiting to be welcomed into the garden. The legacy of friendship, sparked by a young girl's curiosity and a magical garden's embrace, continued to unfold like the petals of a perennial bloom. And so, in the small town with colorful shutters and cherry blossom-lined streets, the secret garden of friendship remained a timeless sanctuary. Lily, now a wise guardian like her grandmother before her, watched as new friendships blossomed and the enchantment of the garden carried on, connecting hearts across the tapestry of time. Title: The Whispering Oak. In a picturesque village surrounded by lush greenery and rolling hills, there stood an ancient oak tree with branches that seemed to touch the sky. This majestic tree, known as the Whispering Oak, was said to hold a secret. It could communicate with those who listened closely. In the heart of the village lived a curious young girl named Emma, whose fascination with nature led her to the Whispering Oak. Emma, with her tousled brown hair and a backpack filled with notebooks, spent countless afternoons beneath the shade of the oak. She believed that if she listened attentively, the tree would share its stories with her. The other villagers dismissed Emma's idea as childish, but she remained undeterred, convinced that there was magic in the ancient oak's branches. One sunny afternoon, as Emma sat against the trunk, she closed her eyes and focused on the gentle rustling of leaves. To her surprise, a soft, melodic voice whispered in her ear, "Greetings, young one. I've been waiting for someone like you." Emma's eyes widened in astonishment as she realized the voice came from the whispering oak. "You can talk!" she exclaimed, her heart pounding with excitement. The oak chuckled, the sound resembling the rustling of leaves. "Indeed, I can. I have witnessed the passing of seasons and the comings and goings of generations. What brings you to my branches, dear Emma?" Over time, Emma and the whispering oak developed a unique bond. The tree shared tales of the village, its history, and the stories of people who had sought solace beneath its branches. Emma, in turn, shared her dreams, adventures, and the simple joys of her daily life. The whispering oak became her confidant, and the village soon recognized Emma as the girl who spoke to trees. One day, as Emma sat with her notebooks beneath the whispering oak, she noticed a subtle change in the air. The leaves rustled with an urgency, and the oak's voice carried a hint of concern. "Emma, my dear, trouble is brewing. The balance of nature is shifting, and the village is at risk." Alarmed, Emma asked, "What can we do, whispering oak? How can we protect the village?" The oak spoke of an ancient ritual that had been passed down through generations. To restore balance, a special herb known as the silver bloom needed to be planted in the heart of the village. However, the silver bloom could only be found in a hidden meadow deep within the enchanted forest. Determined to save her village, Emma embarked on a quest to find the elusive silver bloom. Armed with a small bag, a map drawn by the whispering oak, and the hope that nature would guide her, she ventured into the depths of the enchanted forest.